So to all my junior brokers out there, I wanted to fill you in on how I added value to my team from the early days and how I did it quickly and efficiently. If you're on a team, if you're not, I highly suggest you figure that out and get on one. But if you're on a team, you'll know that what you think about all day is you've got to add value to your senior team members. And the way I did that is by bringing tenants directly to our listings. So I would cold call, I would door knock, I would grab people that called directly off of our signs. So I would grab them and I'd throw them into our vacancies. If they were a good fit for our vacancies, that's where I went first. And obviously if they weren't, then I would transition and try and tenant rep them. But I always tried to stick them in my spaces first because that was my responsibility as the listing agent, and they were calling off of our marketing material. So obviously, of course, your first responsibility is to stick them into your space that they call on. We stuck them in our spaces, and this is a really good example of one of those deals. I actually brought 2 tenants to this Prologis space directly 2 different times. Once was a company called AMI, cold called them, grabbed them off the street, threw them into this building. It's 42,000 feet, it's 24 foot clear, sprinklered, really beautiful office space. It's a great corner end cap unit with a bunch of docks and a ramp. It was a great space for them because it had heavy power. And they were an aerospace company. They since moved out and it was vacant again. And again, I brought the tenant. This time it was Ferguson, which is a national account of CBRE. We looked at about half a dozen different spaces, and this one was the one selected for them to end up leasing. So again, brought a great credit, national credit tenant to a Prologis listing, which is one of our biggest clients, and we're really grateful for their business and we thank them so much, and we know they watch our videos. So brought Ferguson, HVAC, threw them in this building, did a really quick deal, got a great rent for both parties. They're both very happy with the end result. Got a great credit tenant in our space. That's how you add value. As a junior broker, you have to come in and you have to take everyone's problems and find a way to solve them. And if you can do that, you will rise up to the occasion. If you're showing up at 9 and leaving at 5 and you're not really putting in 100% of your effort and you're not really adding value, you're not cold calling, you're not door knocking, you're not doing the things that you need to do to create value, you're gonna be stagnant to even worse. This is a business where you get out what you put in, kind of like love. You get out of a relationship what you put into it. Super important to be cognizant of that and have intent and be mindful about that. I would suggest to all of you to get on those phones today and start cold calling tenants for your vacancies and bring some tenants directly to your landlords. You make more money, your team makes more money, the tenant is thrilled because they have a space that they like, the landlord is thrilled because you did your job and you brought a tenant direct and saved them a couple of % on the fee. Everyone wins. So as long as everyone's happy and you do the right thing and you're ethical about it and you show multiple options and you do it all properly, this is a great way to add value as a junior broker. Thanks for watching.